How y'all doing? How you doing, Lincoln Mitchell? Me and my wife is going to have a discussion, and most time I don't film these, but I'm going to let y'all see how we doing our prep work and so forth, and how we go over trading strategies and so forth. Okay, so this is going to be a bullish. We're going to say this is bullish since everybody like the damn market to go up. All right, this we're going to use this candle here. Let's hypothetically say this is a 15-minute candle, and this candle is going up. Now, we're looking for a bullish trade. Now, if this 15 ever get engulfed like this, you got to get out of that trade. Because the chance of this coming up and doing this, it's kind of slim. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't be done, but after what I have researched is most of the time when this 15 get engulfed like that, your next candle will be something like this. If it even comes this far, even if it even comes this far, your next candle will be something like this, and then it's going to start working its way down like this. It's going to start working. So right here, what we're doing is we're trying to find, are you following me? Right? So me and my wife, I'm talking to my wife because we're just going over some training. We're looking for a bullish position. Now, this candle right here, if this candle does this, and we're going up, and this one getting go, the chances of you, now you're gambling. Now you're gambling. Now, if this candle does this, and there's no wick up here, there's no wick up here, and we're going to use only these two right now. We're going to use only these two. Now, if this candle, we're looking for a bullish position, and this candle does this right here, you have to get out that trade. This is a dangerous trade now, because not only did you get engulfed, this line here just created a resistance here. So this just created a strong price level. This is bad. This is one of the worst trades you could be in right now. Because now the chance of this even coming up here and doing this is slim to none. Most likely, you're going to get something that's going to come down and do this. You're going to do this. Now, when can you stay in this trade? If this does this, let's say for instance this does this, and this next candle is like this. You can still stay in this trade for up motion because technically this 15 has not gotten go. And especially if you're looking at the 30. Let's say for instance this is 30 at the same time. Because one thing people fail to realize is when you're looking at these time frames, you have to look at just more than just one. You're not sitting here just looking at one time frame. You got to look at more than just one time frame. So you have to be able to pay attention to these time frames and what's going on. So now, this is your 15 right here. These three candles are 15. And this is your 30. And say, for instance, your 30 does this. Now, this is a good move to continue up. Because the 15 didn't get engulfed. It's still in there. The 30 is saying we're still on a sandwich technique coming up. So this is still a good up motion right here. This is still a good up motion to continue up right here. But now, even if this, now say for instance you're here. Let's say this is 15 still. And the 15 does this. But the 30 is still like this. You still have to get out that trade. Because now the chances of that continue on up it's not good. Because now your 15 really has gotten to go. Now, let's switch and say this is an hour chart. Let's say this is an hour chart, right? If this is an hour chart, anytime you see that hour get engulfed, there's really no sense of you staying in that trade. Even if you want to intraday trade, the chances that it just it's time to leave that trade alone. If you want an hour chart. So if this was an hour and this hour get engulfed like this, that's a dangerous trade to get in. Now I want to show you something else that another trade that people have to really, really watch on the 15. Now we're gonna go back to the 15 now. We're talking only solely about the 15. We're still looking for an up motion. We're still looking for an up motion on the 15. That's what we're looking for, right? So this, I'm gonna show you a dangerous one. This is a preview to tell you you're in a lot of trouble. Right there. Right there. That's a preview that say you're in trouble. Because people are not taking these wicks in accountability. Tired, ain't you? I know you're tired because we've been up all night. So this right here is a problem. This is a problem now. Because this has potential to generate another candle to start pulling down. Start pulling down. Just like this. Start pulling down. Just like that. So technically what we're looking for on the 15, since we use the 15 mainly for our entries, this is what we're looking for right here. Right there. That's what we are looking for on our 15 to say this trade is still good. This right here, at this point, this would be your entry. This right here would be your entry point right here to take this up and continue on an up move. Because if you play it right, if you enter here, your next counter should do this. Your next counter should do this right here, especially with this whip pulling. Especially with this whip pulling up. And this is a sandwich technique. Now, I would show you an ultimate setup, but I'm going to have to stop the video. And me and my wife, we're going to have to discuss this ultimate setup. I'm going to show you an ultimate setup that a lot of times the market maker will always beat you to. Can't show y'all that one. All right, but that's good enough.